Wondermania, Wondermania, Winter Wondermania is here. Wondermania, Wondermania, a challenge at the end of the year. You can snuggle up with books or a hot cup, and you can Wondermania too. Hi cuties! Welcome to another marathon event! This event, Winter Wondermania, is the opposite of Do Your Shitstorm. Instead of creating and crafting and producing, it is all about consumption. Not tuberculosis, though. Not that kind of consumption. Just consuming things. Movies, media, books, food, all that kind of stuff. We are refilling the well that we drained during Do Your Shitstorm, and we are going to fill it back up by consuming things for 30 days, because I like an even 30 days. Even though December has 31, we're doing it for 30 days, and then Happy New Year's Eve and all that jazz. You will be moving your little guy around on the Winter Wondermania game board or not. You can choose not to do it, but I made it for you, so it'd be cool if you used it. And each of the little spaces has a little icon that'll tell you what you should attempt to do when you're on that space. And just like Do Your Shitstorm, this one will be competitive, but we also have a non-competitive team. If you were on any team in Do Your Shitstorm, you are automatically put on your corresponding team. However, if you would like to change teams, that is okay, and you can do that. So if you were on Pride and Productivity for Do Your Shitstorm, you are now on Slay Goals. I don't know why I did that, but I did. And if you were previously on Moody Pick, you are now Whimsical Bells. And if you were on Sanity Lost, you are now Holly Folly. I hope you guys enjoy these punny names. I cannot take credit for all of them. The mods definitely helped me. And if you didn't participate in Do Your Shitstorm, what these teams are is basically Slay Goals are the people who like to plan things out. You like a schedule, you like an itinerary, and you're gonna map out your month, make it the most consuming of all? Sure. And if you want to be on Whimsical Bells and you are a type of person who's very much a mood reader, a mood watcher, you just kind of go with the flow and go wherever the whimsy takes you. And if you want to be on Holly Folly, you are chaos. You might have a plan, you might redo the plan, you might go with whatever your feelings that day. Sometimes you might be a little bit more organized. You're just chaotic little creature, okay? And you're just going to go and all the follies. I don't know. But if you were on Zero Expectations, which was our non-competitive team in Do Your Shitstorm, that is now the Silent Knights. And you don't have to do any competitive stuff. You can just do whatever you want. Your point, basically, the rules are made up and the points don't matter system for Silent Knights. Now, the scoring for Do Your Shitstorm was very complicated, and we have simplified it this round. It is a simple 1 to 5 scale based on what you do, okay? There are 5 different spaces on the board, and each of those spaces is worth a different point, essentially. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5. There's no calculating it based on, like, the difficulty level or the length or anything. It's just going to be simple and clean this time. So, beginning with our lowest level, we have the hot cocoa space, which is only going to be worth 1 point. This is to prompt you to just have a nice hot beverage. It must be hot, and it must be drinkable liquid. So yes, soup counts. You can do coffee, you can do tea, you can do hot cocoa, you can do cider, anything like that, as long as it is a hot liquid. And that is 1 point for consuming it. The next space is the candy cane space. This is worth 2 points, and this is for food, but not just any food. It must be holiday themed, okay? It must fit that, so like a Christmas cookie is fine. You can do like a special dessert or a special, like, this is my winter squash soup. Winter squash is themed, I guess that works. But soup you don't want to use is hot. You don't want to use it for that. But you know, a meal or something that is holiday themed, you can use your holiday dinners and stuff for that. That is fine, but it is 2 points per themed item. Does that make sense? I hope so. And if you land on the present square, that is now 3 points. And this is for appreciating gifts people have given you. So if in the past somebody has gifted you a book, read that book. Or if in the past somebody gave you a movie, go watch that movie. Does not matter if you've seen it before. you can watch it again. That's fine. But as long as somebody gifted you that, or, you know, somebody made you some food. This is where the blurry lines here. If someone comes and brings you a Christmas pie or something, and you eat that pie, you have consumed food, which is themed, but you're only going to get 1 point, one of the 2 points for it. You can either get the 2 points on candy cane, or you can get the 3 points on a present. Okay? Because it was a present. So just appreciate the people who have given you things by utilizing those things. Cool. And space number 4 is the tree, and you're going to get 4 points for that. This is all about spending time with those that you love in your life. So doing an activity, it can be watching a movie with a partner or family or a pet, doesn't matter. I will allow stuffies if that's all you have in your life and that's who you spend your quality time with. That's fine. But you have to be actively snuggling the stuffy the entire time. Cool. But like, this is for any of those events. If you go out and go, you know, pick your tree, or you go sledding or ice skating, or you go see a movie together, you go out to dinner together, any of those kinds of things, that's going to be your tree prompts. And finally, for space number 5, worth 5 points, this is the snowflake space. And that is going to be anything that you have consumed media-wise that is winter themed. It must be winter themed. So if you read a book and it is a winter book, it's a holiday romance, or it's a thriller in the icy cold winter, those will count. Same with movies. You can watch a holiday movie. You're watching Elf. You're watching Jingle All the Way. Why are those the only 2 Christmas movies I can think of right now? But that's what they are. It can also be a special, like, Christmas episode of a TV show, or like if your game updates and it's like, it's a Christmas themed game, or it's a winter themed game, or something like that. That works. Sorry I'm saying Christmas so much. It's just what we celebrate. I know there's many of other winter holidays, but it's innate at this point. Any kind of like winter setting, winter theme, holiday theme in that media, now it's leveled up to the 5-pointer. Okay? Only submit the points once they are complete. Okay? You can't submit them beforehand. So if you're using the game board, you can roll any dice. I don't care what dice. You can use a D6, you can use a D10, use a D20, a D100, but that'll be a lot of counting for that one because there's not even 100 spaces on the board, to move your little guy around, and that'll tell you what to do. Now, like I said, you don't have to use the board if you don't want to, but it's just a fun little way to dictate, like, oh, here, you're gonna make a hot cocoa today, or, oh, hey, it's time to watch a movie, or go hang out with your friends or something. It's just something that if you don't have a direction on what you want to do, you can use the board. Okay? Now, I know there's a lot of people who are like, this schedule doesn't work for me whenever I hit it on that day. I don't really care how you do it exactly. If you re-roll yourself, there are ways to gain spaces. So during this month of December, there is Litmus. And in Litmus, I post videos every day for 25 days. If you watch and comment on one of those Litmus videos, you can add a +1 or a -1 to your roll, depending on what direction you want to go for whatever spaces you want to do. I would have liked it if everybody does the game that way, but I'm not going to be super strict on this one. This is all about being cozy. It's all about relaxing and being chill while being moderately competitive with each other, okay? We're going to see who's the best at relaxing, okay? Which for us, I think is going to be really difficult because I think our community is really gung-ho people with competitive streaks and creativity abound, that chilling out might be a challenge. And yes, there will be a couple pop-up events throughout the month, much like the thunderstorm battles or the lightning strikes, but these are going to be different. They're going to be a little bit less freaky. I don't know if that's what they were, but they were very intense. They're going to be less intense. They will be timed events though, so that's as much intensity as you're going to get, but they're going to be a lot cozier challenges for you guys throughout the month. So stay tuned for those. And that's it. That's Winter Wondermania. All right, so we're gonna hang out again. Most of this will be on Discord, so if you're not already on my Discord, join the Discord. If you are already on a team from Do Your Shitstorm, it will just transfer over into the other teams. We're basically just going to be renaming them. And if you want to change, use the submission form here or the sign up form to be like, I want to change. I was here. I want to go here. Or if you're brand new, just pick which one you want to be on. We will assign you that once you are in the Discord. So you do need to know your Discord name. Very important. So that's Winter Wondermania. If you have any questions, put them down below. I will answer them, or in the Discord. mods and I will be answering away. Yes, your mods are still your team captains. They are shuffling around a little bit, but you'll see them in your chats for who's doing what this time round. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy Winter Wondermania!
Wondermania, Wondermania, a challenge at the end of the year. You can snuggle up with books or a hot cup, and you can Wondermania too.
My nose. Can I help you? He's like a boy. He's a baby. As well. Hello.